We didn't do much with them. And then they get their opportunity. It's a good chance they're going to get one at some point, the way the game is going, and they make good on it. So the pattern is very similar from game to game, and it's something that we have to break, obviously.
Todd, the goal that was late in the period, was there was it a missed assignment? Was somebody not covering?
No, well, it went from a scoring chance in one end, very close to a goal on an entry, and it ended up being a 2-on-1 going back the other way. Now, we had a defenseman committed to the rush. We want 4 guys in the rush all the time. But that's what happens when you don't necessarily hit the net and you feed their transition coming out the other way. We could have played the 2-on-1 much better than we played.
Patrick Maroon said after the game, they just have to find a way to win games. And this is a good team you played tonight. You played them tough twice in a row. How do you feel your team is playing right now, even though the results aren't there for you?
Well, I thought tonight was a pretty competitive night against the Stanley Cup champs. And I thought it was even. We had some real good looks around the net again, including with 15 seconds left or 10 or whatever it was. Their goaltender made tremendous amount of saves. But we can talk about what we look like and what we feel like and all that type of stuff. But Patty's right. We got to win games. And sometimes you got to win ugly. Sometimes you need a shot off a shin pad in, that type of stuff to win games. And right now that's not happening for us.
Todd, if you go back basically a calendar year with this group, it's a lot of the same guys. Your penalty kills function around 75% since last November. When you look at tonight and you talk about it, they get one of the key time you don't. But when you evaluate your penalty kill, is it bad stick placement? Are they moving? Is it inexperience? Is it the system?
Well, if we look at the 2 goals tonight, the first one, we're in pretty good position. The shot goes off Clefbaum's ankle. It goes right back up to the top. He's stung for a second. He can't recover back to the net. Leon's actually in the shooting lane. They shoot off the net and they deflect it in. It happens. Okay. The last one was the one that was disappointing. We're in position. We have an opportunity to hold the line. We don't. We give the line up, and then we get skated on an entry, and that's a very preventable penalty kill situation for me. It's not like they're picking us apart like Dallas did and go through the seams. That is 100% preventable on just about every occasion, and we didn't prevent it.
Can you win any games if your bottom 6 players never give you a goal?
Well, I think we're answering that question with our record.
And what you're seeing from your own power play.
Thought it was much more dangerous tonight than it in the last few games. It created, especially early in the game, it created a number of opportunities and sustained a little bit of momentum. Got us a goal tonight, which was important. Got the monkey off our back there, and fell off a little bit in the third period. Didn't get the momentum going the way we needed it to. And sometimes you don't have to score in your power play, but you got to come out of it with energy. And right now, with our numbers being low and not capitalizing on it, when you don't score, we're not coming out with the energy that we need. So it can affect you a number of different ways.
Are you starting to see more from what you want from Strome, Kajula, and Slepchev you had as a line tonight?
I thought they had a good night. I thought they created, they skated. I think Drake's game is coming around. And I thought Anton had a good night as well, Stromer. I thought they were dangerous for the most part, and they buzzed and created turnovers. So that if that line can keep coming, that's a good sign. I thought we needed a little bit more from Nuge's line, and didn't get that. But we'll keep pushing there. And then the fourth line, Zach Kassian had a breakaway. So eventually those got to go in, and then we're fairly happy with the performance there. Good night.